Howdy everybody, my name is Basertai, and today we need to talk about something. Everyone has a belief, and personally mine is the belief in Marxism, where Karl Marxism was sent to us from our Father who art thou in heaven to preach the way we should live, and that way is communism, of course. But we all have a belief, and I think that we all need to follow it, and for a majority of us, we all have one person we believe in, and I'm going to tell you why he has left and why it is all your fault he is gone. There are so many reasons, and I don't know exactly where to start. I think we need to talk about a couple people, and the reason it is all our fault that God has left is because we have allowed these people to become our new generation that we now follow, instead of who you should be following, Karl Marxism, or I guess Jesus, cause you people, whatever, I don't care, but you heretics. Point is, we allow these people to exist, and let's analyze each one real quick. First to be criticized is our good friend Ricement for being hypocritical and, in general, a liar, an awful human being, and stated by Genesis 6:9, thou art stupid if hypocritical. Sorry, thou art stupid if hypercritical. And I think being a hypercritical person is very wrong, and that is not allowed, and that is why God has left us. And next on the list is this whore for basically just existing and being a hoe, in which the Bible says don't be a hoe. Another group that exists that gives a lot of hate is the anti-commies, who exist, and that is a problem because they have extremist hate towards other beliefs, and the holy book says share your stuff, and they don't do that because they're anti-communist, and if they're anti-communist, they're against God, and that is why God is left again. And next up is the Jakey Boys, who are people who exist and think they are good at music, but are really just massive hoes. And also, one of them is a serial arsonist, and got fired for being himself, which is a real problem. I don't know how you can get fired for doing that. And another reason that we have to be weary of God's disappearance and abandonment of the human race is the fact that capitalism exists, and the reason that exists is a problem because it goes against a couple of God's messages, as quoted earlier from the Holy Book: share your stuff, be with thou neighbor, and do good unto society by sharing. And by that we go using the economic system of capitalism, and why Marxism is the religion that God intended for us to follow, not Catholicism or being Methodist, but Marxism as our general denomination of Christianity. But we have decided that we are greedy human beings and that we should not follow communism because we think everything should be for ourselves instead of thinking of what we can accomplish if we all work together. Like, look at the Soviet Union. They all worked together and they made a space thing that went into orbit above Earth before, like, America did, and they were capitalist. Do you see where I'm going here? Good. And the next thing I want to bring up is just a collection of images I think you all should know about, and I think these images display exactly why God has left us, and some of them are more powerful than some of my other statements before this one. And one of my final points I'd like to bring up is, if God was still here, he would stop us from becoming the filth that we actually are as human beings. But he is gone, and so we must only rely on our savage instincts to take us to the afterlife. And with that said, I'd like to conclude this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video. Please share it. I'm lonely, and I need someone to like my video so I can get fed this week. Thank you.